downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, set to get this one started. And off we go from Ford Field. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Get it! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Sets up
The Lions will punt this ball away. Good coverage by Putty. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Check, hurt, down. 18, Rattler, 19, Charger, 19.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Lots of space, past the 45, down the sideline, inside the 25, and he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Dallas.
the kicker on for the point.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set up to throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Set. 60 Eagles.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
we go. Here we go. Viking 8-2.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
77.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At the 21-yard line.
On the jump. Let's go. 65. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready, ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
19 right.
They'll look to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play for the Cowboys. 61 yards.
It's a pickup of 61.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run here with Brown. He's to the 10. And he's in. What a try. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the set. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. second down.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the
Hold it ready.
pickup. Second and 6.
Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard
A
line.
gain of 19 yards.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready. Let's go.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Damone Clark there to get him down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 32-yard line.
It is second and 6.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Go.
He'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. First down the way to the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
Ready, ready.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Bronco 80.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
On the ground, it's Brown. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up second and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Come on, come on. 19.
We are through one. 14-3 is the score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it second down and 12 to go.
Tag. 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
12 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Cowboys, first down.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing now on first and 10. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Get it.
Now Brown. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 31, here is second down and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Cut 19, Cougar 19, 70 Ray, Viking 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Putting the tight end in motion. A carry here for Brown. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Kirby Joseph there to make the play.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. Forced out left. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Dallas. That his second TD catch of the season.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
26-yard line.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Out to his right. He keeps it himself. And nice work there. Going to a slide. Gain about 7.
Brings up second and
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll throw here on third and short. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
Come on, set, track, Bronco 80. Ready?
Blitz coming, he'll throw it on the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Set to go now on first and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 70.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll take this one in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
He'll start at the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Now, faking the give. He'll swing this one out to Brown. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Brown. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now Aubrey for the extra point. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They are unable to add on the point after. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
On the jump. Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down.
Forced to his right. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 21.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you...
This one intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
really set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
11 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 19 Lions.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out. That's hard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Set.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the right side, that's St. Brown. He's to the 15, and he will go all the way. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Practice 6, 70 range, 18 lateral, 18 lateral.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
The third quarter begins with a run. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19. Trap 50, trap 50.
They send the tight end in motion.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. to the left side into the hands of Collins. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down, Dallas.
Come on. 19 tight. 19 Tiger.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 40-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
This is 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
19 Tiger. 18 Tiger. Come 19.
He'll look to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on 4th down. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Now he'll run.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Let's go. 70 line.
They'll run. They're going to stop him here, short of the goal line, but that flag is down, and it might set up a very interesting decision. Third and goal.
60 Bobcats.
Throwing now from the gun. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. He'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
In motion now, it's Collins.
Street. Ready?
Back to throw. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
39. Lions 17.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up second and
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Handoff here, up the middle. A big hole to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Motion man is Johnston. Now receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's good.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
His kick is good.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. great defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Deron Black. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Ready.
Now a give up the middle, and that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Ready. Let go.
Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
To number 81.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He's going to have the first down and more. And he will get into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turns it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
30-yard line.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
That's a 41-yard line.
On the ready.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a run to begin the fourth quarter on 1st and 10. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 25
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
For the Lions, first down.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he's in! Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
His kick is good.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least we'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Hey. Ready. Go.
They'll run here with Brown. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one, and it's going to be 3rd down.
a rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
That is intercepted. Picked up by Quinyon Mitchell. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. That one taken in by St. Brown. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
At the 60, at the 60.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Lions. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a 2-possession game here late.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll set up the screen to Brown. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now they face 3rd down and 7. He'll get this out wide. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up. Here's Gibbs. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. Even with their full complement of timeouts, the Colts try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here. Force them to punt the ball back and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Ready? Ready? Go!
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Now Brown. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out to Brown. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. As they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down was looming.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Here we go. Set. Broncos. Ready, go. Let's go. Cut up.
Oh, and now movement up front, trying to get the defense to jump. One of the offensive linemen moved instead. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Back to throw.
At the Cowboys' 47-yard line.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a 1st down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
On the jump.
The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. Now they'll set up to throw. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And the Lions are looking at a 1st and goal and takes it all the way down to the 2.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be, Mike. They somehow get the late touchdown with very little time left on the clock. And, of course, now everybody knows what's coming. You've got to have your best 2-point, gotta have it play. You've been working on it all week. Let's see what they got.
The last touchdown, that was only half the battle. Now they've got to get the 2-point conversion to tie this game up. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points, and we are tied in the final minute of play. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down on the return, and that does it. We are done with regulation and off to OT. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Hey, smash Broncos!
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a pass.
And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up third down.
At the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 6.
Ready. Let's go. Go.
Once again, it's Gibbs. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Now a first throw here in overtime. And that is incomplete. They took a chance on this opening drive of OT, and now this game changes dramatically as they turn it over on down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's complete left side to Pickens.
Complete to George Pickens. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Lions' 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime.
On the set.
3rd down and 3.
Get it. 70 simple. Alert. Ready.
Here's Brown. And they bring him down at the 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picked up.
5-yard gain.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 5.
Throwing now from the gun. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. So it's a win for the Cowboys.